If you're a beginner in GIMP, this video is going to save you a ton of time. Today I'm going to walk you through the top 10 things beginners want to know how to do in GIMP, step by step, so you can start editing images with confidence right away. Whether you want to crop a photo, remove a background, add text, or export your final design, I'll keep everything simple and practical. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy software guides. Let's jump in. First, let's crop an image. Cropping is one of the most basic and useful tools in GIMP. To do it, select the crop tool from the toolbox, or just use Shift+C on your keyboard. Once the tool is active, click and drag over the area you want to keep. You'll see a crop box appear around your image. If you need to refine it, you can drag the edges or corners until the framing looks right. When you're happy with the selection, press Enter to apply the crop. That's it. Your image is now trimmed down to the exact area you want. Next, let's resize and scale an image. This is different from cropping because scaling changes the actual dimensions of the image itself. To do that, go to the top menu, click Image, and then choose Scale Image. A window will pop up where you can enter your desired width or height in pixels. If you want to keep the image proportional and avoid stretching, make sure the chain icon stays unbroken. That means the width and height are linked together. Once your numbers look right, click Scale to confirm the change. This is especially useful for social media graphics, thumbnails, and web images. Now let's talk about removing a background. This is a huge one for beginners. Before you delete anything, right-click your current layer and select Add Alpha Channel. This step is very important because it allows transparency. If you skip it, the deleted area may turn solid instead of transparent. After that, select either the Fuzzy Select tool with U or the Scissors Select tool with E, depending on your image. Click the background area you want to remove, then press Delete on your keyboard. If the background is simple, the Fuzzy Select tool works great. If the edges are more complex, the Scissors tool can give you better control. Once the background is gone, you'll see the checkerboard pattern, which means transparency is working properly. Let's move on to layers, because layers are one of the most powerful features in GIMP. If you've ever wondered how designers build clean edits and composites, layers are the answer. To open the Layers dialog, use Ctrl+L. Then click the Create a New Layer icon at the bottom of the panel. Give your layer a name and choose Transparency for the fill type if you want a blank layer to work on. Once you have multiple layers, you can drag them up or down in the panel to change what appears on top. This is perfect for adding text over images, placing graphics behind objects, or building more advanced edits without destroying your original work. Now let's add and format text. Choose the Text tool from the toolbox, or press T on your keyboard. Then click and drag on the canvas to create a text box. Type your words into the box, and you'll see them appear instantly. From there, use the pop-up text settings to adjust the font, size, and color. You can also tweak alignment and spacing depending on the design you want. This is great for creating thumbnails, posters, quotes, and social media content. If your text doesn't look right, just keep adjusting until it feels balanced with the rest of the image. Another beginner skill that's very useful is the Paths tool. This is great for making precise shapes and cuts. Select the Paths tool from the toolbox or use B. Then click on the canvas to drop points and create a straight path. If you want a curve, click and drag a point instead of just clicking once. To finish a shape, hold Ctrl and click the very first point to close the path. Once your path is ready, you can turn it into a selection by using Selection from Path in the tool options. This is especially helpful when you need clean, accurate outlines around objects. Next up, rotating or flipping an image. Sometimes an image is sideways, upside down, or just needs a different orientation. To fix that, go to the top menu, click Image, then Transform. From here, you can choose Rotate 90 degrees clockwise, Rotate 180 degrees, or another rotation option. You can also flip the image horizontally or vertically from the same menu. If you only want to rotate a single layer instead of the whole image, use the Rotate tool with Shift+R. This gives you more control when editing layered projects. Now let's improve brightness and contrast. A lot of beginner photos look a little too dark, too flat, or just not polished enough. To adjust that, open the top menu, go to Colors, and then choose Curves. You'll see a diagonal line across the graph. Click on the middle of that line to add an adjustment point. Then drag the line upward to brighten the midtones or downward to darken them. This can make a huge difference in how your image looks. When it looks good, click OK to apply the change. If you want more advanced control later, this is one of the best tools to learn. Let's create a circular selection next. This is useful for avatars, icons, cutouts, and masking specific areas. Click and hold the Rectangle Select tool. Then choose the Ellipse Select tool. In the tool options, check the Fixed box and select Aspect Ratio 1:1. That way your selection stays perfectly round. Now click and drag on the canvas to create a perfect circle.
If you want to isolate that part of the image, you can copy it with Ctrl+C and paste it with Ctrl+V. This is a simple but powerful way to work with shapes in GIMP. Finally, let's save and export your work properly. This part matters a lot because GIMP has two different ways to save files. If you want to keep your project editable, go to File and then Save As, and save it as an XCF file. That preserves all your layers and edits. If you want to create a final image you can upload or share, go to File and then Export As. Type your file name and manually add .png or .jpeg at the end. Then click Export, adjust the quality slider if prompted, and click Export again. Saving and exporting the right way means you always keep a working version and a finished version. And there you have it, the top 10 things beginners want to know how to do in GIMP. Once you practice these basics, you'll be able to edit images much faster and with a lot more confidence. If this video helped you out, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more tutorials, and let me know in the comments what GIMP feature you want to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.